Remember, we haven't looking at TNB. The first time we did that was actually right here. So as you go back into this move on the, and maybe we'll just go to like a 4 hour chart to illustrate this a bit better. So we know the daily levels are marked. That we don't need this hold level there. That's just something that we tried to hold in the past, and we haven't actually been able to back attack a daily valley yet, right? So we have these daily valleys here, and we're going to create one trend line like this, and make it an inverse trend, right? In all these scenarios, we have just been back attacking the inverse level. Jesus, come on, there we go. The inverse level, whatever's in here fractally, we have just been back attacking that inverse level. In here, we have just back attacked. Okay, so the daily is there. This inverse level on the daily, or here, whichever is fractally going to be true. It looks like it might be this one. This is quite a few more candles. So we have just back attacked this inverse level. So all we've done this whole time, even here, we have just back attacked. Where would be the valley here? Right here would be the valley. That's the daily up there. So this is the inverse right here. Um, we have just always been back attacking inverse levels. So at a very surface level, we still have not confirmed an exit of distribution until we back attack one of these levels, right? Which is here. Okay. We hold this hold level. So now getting back into workshop 2 material, we hold this hold level, right? Which is going to show you where the swing is going to stop, which is also going to be this valley right here. So that's that moment right there that you're looking at, that number 3 moment, which is swinging out further into the future, right? Which, remember, is you're looking at a 4 hour time frame right now, and that is what you are looking at. So this is now going to create either another swing here, or it is going to constantly attack this level, right? You are either going to now have this swing out to here, right, like that. But in that case, where you have that, you're also going to have, remember, this local level will also be moving too. So this local level is going to show you, wherever this local trend is breaking, that's also going to show you the local versus the global level as well, right? So in this case where we have distribution locally to end a local form of this move, we still actually haven't swung up and attacked this level yet. So that's where you're probably seeing this as, okay, I'm a little confused, because we actually haven't, we have completed the 4 hour marquee right here, right? So we are trying to end distribution by completing kind of this 4 hour marquee here. Remember, this time frame is pretty zoomed in here. So we are trying to, so sorry, just making sure I'm not muted here. It's speaking while I'm muted. So we have only, we haven't even back tested this yet, which is a daily level, which is confirming the trend break, right? We have simply just got out of this little area right here and are trying to have a swing up to this level so that we can take this global trend. And if we swing up to this level here, up like this, then we can take our global trend and we can move it out. No, not that one. We can move it out to here. But remember, inside that will have its own local trend and local confines it needs to break, right? So if this thing kind of does like this, comes down, swings here, comes like this, here, like that, then you'll have this kind of local confine on this move as well, right? Something like that, right? Where you break the local and the global, and either you'll stop out at this level again, which will swing this out here to some other, wherever you end up going, right? We're just going to go like that, just straight up to it. And then you'll have that trend there, or you are going to push up to this next trend. In either case, you are either going to create this uptrend, or you are going to create an uptrend like this, or you're going to create a super fast uptrend like this, right? So this is something that we can't ascertain yet. The only thing that we can say is that we're going to have a local and a global level relevant to where it is now. We just create a trend. Now we have to kind of break this off of this move. And I would have been like, okay, well, and then we have to hold this level here, which would have actually been inaccurate. You probably wouldn't have even actually came back down to this level because of the move actually happened down here already. So um, I don't know whether you come back to see, and like that's fine. There's that breakout there, but really the real breakout was much earlier, and so I entered higher, and when actually I could have entered much lower, and I would have seen fine. It breaks out there. There is a trend that's testing, and that's great and all, but it was still inaccurate because I actually got late entry. So you will see something like this, but then if you were to actually go to the daily and do this properly, um, I guess I don't know what it was, the 4 hour here. Yeah, sure. If you would have done this properly from this swing to this swing, you would have seen the breakout much sooner. Like swing to swing, you would have seen the break sooner, and then you would have seen uh, this to this right here, which then would have been, oh, oops, come on, this to this right here. And this would have been blue. So I'm glad I opened this chart. So I would have had a much better accuracy and a much less late entry because otherwise, I believe I had it. So entry on this would have been 5,500 sats if I just use the global, but if I use the local, obviously it would have been 5,200 sats. But so 52 and 55, and where did I have it at the start? 58 would have been entry. So you see how every trend I'm missing, I'm stepping up like 3 and 4%, because I didn't have the right trend marked. But again, this is not because I did it wrong. This is because I was in the moment and I charted this and I probably came back to it another time and I just threw this line on here and was like, okay, well, I missed that move. What's the big breakout move? And I just never like looked for this, and I would have said, okay, well, where's the bigger breakout on ENG? Like, where is this global event happening? So ENG actually looks pretty close. Um, and then I'll just simply chart this like this. Go to the 15-minute. ENG looks like it's ready to explode actually. So kind of if we hold this level here, if we come down, well, actually, I guess it's trying to hold this level right now, right? It's just testing this for the first time. So it's testing this whole level to try to break double trends here. Actually, ENG might pop like crazy too today. This is a very good potential that ENG just flies. So this is like what you guys will do is you'll go to your charts and you'll be like, oh, my trend wasn't connected. How much better of a trade this would have been if I connected my trends. So this is like kind of a huge moment for a lot of people where you'll see that, oh, I actually marked my trends wrong, and when you mark them correctly, you'll be like, oh, well, yeah, I could have just made like 10% on this had I known properly. So this becomes like probably, if you were to take all the workshop material, what's the most valuable? I would argue that the most valuable is probably hold and break levels would be right up there at the top, and then above that is origin levels, which we haven't gone over origin levels yet because origin levels are like kind of the encompassing of everything. Origin levels are crazy good. Even the mentees are like, yeah, origin levels changed my life. So I would say that hold, break, and origin levels are like the most important information, and that trend lines are the information that will make you the most money in trading. So one is more important, but the other one will make you more money. If it was a choice between making money and being smart, I would just choose the making money. So like properly seeing trends and identifying them becomes like the most important tool in your arsenal.
In whole levels, looking at trends in a different light or from a different perspective, definitely. It's building up layers, man.
It quickly starts to complete the picture, right? Like it quickly shows you exactly why moves happen. It's just now it's easier to follow the information because people are getting used to that adaptive nature, and I've been trying to drill it into people like stop worrying about rules, stop using this idea of exacts. Like don't worry about what do I do in situation X, rather focus on the adaptive nature of these charts. So I think that's a big thing. I haven't charted nav in a long time. Holy Hannah. Okay, so you have that there, and then which means you would have this here, like this to this, which is going to be the local trend, which means you'd have another trend from here to here, showing you the 3 steps of this move. Well, no wonder this thing boosted up. You have the local trend right here. Then you'd have this right here. Well, Jesus, no wonder this thing has moved up. Look at the trend it broke. The trend is so sharp. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That trend right here, you could see the compression happening right here. Fine, goes over and boosts. Yeah, this is like a pretty obvious move again too, where you break this trend, and if you break your global, it's uptrending against a legacy level. So of course it flies, right? Where's the daily? Let's find the right daily level. It's right here. That's the inverse, which is most likely the weekly. Looks like it might be a weekly. Weekly is right here. 396. Where is that on the daily? 387. So yeah, sell a few sats under, which is fine. I'm good with that. Hey everyone, how's it going? As you know, I'm now giving out some of this content for free that I was otherwise charging for the past little while. Yeah, drop a donation, subscribe to the channel, join Patreon. You'll get access to Discord. Great way. Lots of top level traders in there, people who are doing this for a career every single day. So go to Patreon, join a tier, get access to Discord. Go on Reddit, talk about future of trading, talk about the science of trading, talk about cotton candy, socials, everything you can. Let's help this thing grow. It's the way you guys can thank me for giving out this content for free that I was otherwise charging money for. So I'll leave a Bitcoin address on the screen. I'll leave the Patreon address on the screen. Just do something to help out. Okay, thanks guys. Take care.